Hey, this is Tyler with TJack Survival. I'm in my backyard and I'm going to show you how to make a foot powder ball for the jungle. So stay tuned. Hey, this is Tyler with TJack Survival. I am in South America in the Amazon basin. I'm down here with TopsKnives, Bushcraft Global. Trying to watch my step here. Anyway, so I've got a lot of really cool stuff coming up. So stay tuned. Okay, we're just whipping up this really quickly. So this is something I learned from Joe Flowers, this little guy right here. All I have is a cup and a plastic sack. Now, what I'm going to do is I get these super cheap nylon pantyhose from Walgreens. I can get them open. Alright. Not experienced at that. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take... You got the toe end, and then you got the, I guess they call this the entry end. I'm going to spread this out. So I'm going to spread this out and put this over the top. And that way it kind of creates a little bit of a pocket area that can go down in this plastic part. Now, all I'm going to do is load that puppy up with lots of foot powder. Totally loading that up. Full as I can get it. Woo! The wind's blowing into my camera gear. Okay, once that's full-ish, full enough, now I'm going to take a rubber band, I'm going to pull this up. Okay? Kind of creates a little bit of a sock like that. I'm going to twist it off. And then I'm going to pull it through the other way. Alright, so it's twisted on itself. Get it nice and packed. Okay, twist it again. Throw a rubber band on it. Well, I was shown to throw a rubber band on it. What I'm going to try while I'm sitting here thinking about this, I'm just going to tie this in a knot. That way I don't need rubber bands at all. Just pull that through there. Okay, you can either bring this blocky thing in your rucksack that like bonks against things, or you can bring something soft in a small bag, which is what I absolutely prefer. So, since you're using that, kids laughing, since you're using this every single night in your hammock, I think this is the way to go. I got a knot tied in there. I'm just gonna throw this extra piece over the top of it to kind of contain it. So it's just double wrapped, dropped in a bag, and that keeps the powder from getting all over the place, and it keeps the wet out. So before I left, I did a little quick video on how to make these guys.
For your feet.
Yes.
You gotta make sure you put powder on them and stuff.
Foot hygiene is incredibly important because if your feet are wet and swampy, they're more mushy, and when they're more mushy, they can blister easier, they can fall apart easier. So I'll put the link to the video on how to make these down in the discussion box, but I want to talk a little bit about them because this is the man that I learned it from. And who'd you learn from?
I learned it from a gentleman called Stuart Goring. He runs expeditions in Borneo out of the UK, or actually now he lives in Borneo. And his website is Independent Adventures. Stuart Goring was one who gave me a really cool Word document on how to make these. Because when you're just using powder inside your hammock, he said it too, it looks like it's a rock star's after party. There's just white powder everywhere. And here, you just boop, boop, on your feet or wherever. I should have asked you where you use this before. I just put it on my feet. And you're good to go. Yeah.
They're new and unused, so
okay,
you're
good,
safe.
Because that could have been awkward. Gross. Okay. So now you got niacin on your face, but it's also important to keep the fungal things at bay. Some people don't have as much of a resistance to foot fungus as the indigenous out here, or maybe one of the clients here who spends a lot of time in I don't know, dorm bathrooms or something.
Yeah.
You know, you can get foot fungus pretty easily anywhere, but here in the jungle, it'll inflame it times 12.
Yeah.
So you want to keep fungus at bay, and this is one of the ways to do it. Keeps jungle rot down.
Yep, so a very, very simple and smart tip. Essentially, it's foot powder inside of a double-wrapped pantyhose. Yeah.
You can do it with chalk, too, if you're a climber.
Yeah, I've done that with rock climbing chalk. I tried to find some rock climbing balls, but they all came with chalk in it.
Yeah, that's the hard part. This way, it's way easier, too. Plus, you get, like, some pantyhose used for other things, too, later on.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means.
Rubbing banks? You never know when you got a rubber bank.
Yeah, you never know when you rob a bank, etc.
All right, guys. If this has been valuable to you, hit the subscribe button. Go check out Joe's company and
Bushcraft Global
website.
Bushcraftglobal.com.
There we
Brought
go.
to you by TopsKnives.
TopsKnives as
Tops
well.
Knives. The
All
operators are edge. Oh man,
Oh, yeah.
Gordon took my machete and he's going and making a campsite with it.
I
right
got
now.
one right here, bro.
There's one. Hi.
Bam!
I know a guy who designed that.
Yeah, I
He's
know
made
the guy
of meat.
too. You should touch it and get some of the designer sweat on it.
Yeah. You're gonna get a refund then after that.
Yeah. All right, guys. Hit the subscribe button. Thank you for watching TJack Survival.
Come to the jungle with us. It's not just a dream. You can do it.
Yeah, actually, I want to talk about that really quick. Here's the thing, okay? South America, everyone's concerned about being all dangerous and scary. It's really not. When you start doing a lot of traveling, you start realizing that the other countries oftentimes are just like North America. They've got places you don't want to spend the night. They've got places you don't want to do stupid things in.
You mean I can go
to
to North Dakota and not get robbed, but then I go into, like, I don't know, the Bronx or New York or something? No offense. And not be as careless?
Exactly. Nailed it down. Okay? So when you travel to foreign countries, treat it the way that you would the country that you're in, right? Don't go trying to buy hookers and blow at the local park at 2 o'clock in the morning. You'll probably be all right.
This is going on the internet?
It's going on the internet. Just a fact. Okay, all right, guys. Thanks for watching TJack Survival and our hookers and blow video with foot powder.
Who is filming this right now? Oh, God. I'm going to go pray.